If you've been told to eat beets for better circulation, you're not wrong, but there's a much simpler vegetable that can open your arteries even faster. And almost nobody talks about it. It's cheaper, it's easier to find, and you probably walk past it in the grocery store without realizing it can work like nature's own artery cleanser. And no, it's not garlic, it's not ginger, and it's definitely not lemon water. This vegetable has been shown in multiple studies to relax stiff arteries, lower blood pressure, improve blood flow, and even reduce plaque buildup. So today, I want to show you what it is, how it works, and why doctors are quietly recommending it to patients who struggle with circulation. The vegetable I'm talking about is celery. Celery. Yes, plain, simple celery. The same crunchy snack you dip into hummus. Most people think celery is just water, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Celery contains a natural compound called apigenin and a unique type of phytochemical that signals your blood vessels to relax. When your arteries relax, the blood flows more freely, the pressure inside the vessels drops, and the body can send more oxygen to your heart, brain, and legs. That's the first step in reversing artery stiffness, something medications often struggle to do without side effects. Celery also contains nitrates, similar to beets. But here's the difference. Celery nitrates convert into nitric oxide more easily for people with weaker digestion or slower metabolism, especially seniors. Nitric oxide is the molecule that opens your blood vessel. It widens them like a tunnel, letting blood move with less resistance. If you've ever felt cold hands and feet, leg cramps, brain fog, or heavy breathing during small activities, those are often signs your arteries are tightening. Celery helps them open naturally. Another incredible benefit is how celery reduces inflammation inside the arteries. Plaque doesn't build up overnight, it forms because inflamed artery walls become sticky. Celery contains antioxidants that calm that inflammation. When the artery walls aren't inflamed, they stop trapping cholesterol. That means plaque stops growing, and in many cases it starts breaking down. This is why people who eat celery regularly often report better blood pressure, fewer headaches, less chest tightness, and improved stamina during walking. And here's something even more surprising. Celery helps lower cortisol, your stress hormone. Why does that matter for artery health? Because cortisol makes your arteries contract. High stress literally tightens your blood vessels. So a vegetable that reduces cortisol indirectly improves blood flow. When stress levels drop, the arteries soften. When arteries soften, the heart doesn't have to fight so hard to push blood through them. You feel lighter, calmer, and more energetic. Celery also contains potassium, which balances sodium in your body. Too much sodium creates water retention and increases blood pressure. Potassium flushes out excess salt and relaxes the smooth muscle around your arteries. This is the same mechanism many blood pressure medications use, but celery does it gently and without side effects. That's why many people who start adding celery notice their pressure becomes more stable within days. So the next time someone says eat beets for circulation, you'll know the truth. Beets are great, but celery may work even better for people over 50, people with stiff arteries, and anyone struggling with blood pressure or slow circulation. And the best part is, it's inexpensive, accessible, and can start helping your arteries the same day you eat it. One more thing, the fiber in celery acts like a broom for your bloodstream. It helps sweep out excess cholesterol before it can solidify into plaque. The combination of fiber, antioxidants, potassium, and natural nitrates makes celery one of the most complete artery-supporting vegetables you can eat. And unlike beets, which can spike sugar for some people, celery is extremely low in calories and safe for diabetics. If you want to use celery as artery support, the simplest way is to eat 2 stalks a day, raw, in soup, or as juice. Celery juice on an empty stomach delivers its compounds quickly, helping nitric oxide rise faster. You don't need fancy cleanses. You don't need supplements. Just a vegetable most of us overlook. If this opened your eyes, stay with me. I share simple science-backed tips like this every week to help you protect your heart, your brain, and your blood vessels naturally. Your body wants to heal. You just have to give it the right tools. When you hear celery, most people think of a crunchy snack with very little nutrition. But what's happening inside your arteries tells a completely different story. Celery contains a natural compound called apigenin, and this compound has a unique ability to relax the inner walls of your blood vessels. Your arteries are lined with smooth muscle tissue, and that muscle decides whether your vessels stay relaxed and open or tight and narrow. When arteries tighten, blood pressure rises, circulation slows, and the heart has to work harder just to push blood through. But when the arteries relax, blood moves freely, oxygen travels more easily, and the entire cardiovascular system feels less strain. Celery supports this natural relaxation in a way that many people overlook because it doesn't taste strong, it doesn't look impressive, and it's not marketed like a flashy superfood. Yet inside the body, it acts like a gentle but effective vasodilator. For seniors, this matters even more because arteries naturally stiffen with age. Years of inflammation, stress, high sodium intake, dehydration, and slower metabolism slowly reduce the elasticity of blood vessels. When arteries lose flexibility, they stop responding well to pressure changes. This is why many seniors develop high blood pressure even when their diet hasn't changed. The vessels simply can't expand like they used to. Apigenin in celery helps restore some of that lost flexibility by signaling the smooth muscles to loosen up. When those muscles relax, the arteries widen and blood pressure naturally drops without force or medication. It's not magic, it's how the vascular system is designed to respond to plant compounds that support blood flow.